Hello my dear students, welcome to my computer science class. So students, we have completed the chapter more on HTML. We have completed all the practical work. Now let us discuss the question answers of this chapter. So the first question of the exercise is tick the correct answer. First one is the tag that appears at the beginning and at the end of HTML document is head tag, title tag, HTML tag. We have done the practical now, so we know it is HTML tag. HTML tag, anything between the two HTML tags, the opening tag and closing tag, the browser identifies as a HTML document. Now the ending tag contains this additional sign, and it is this /. So this is the difference between the opening tag and closing tag, that the closing tag has a / just before the tag, the text of the tag like HTML, and the closing tag will have an angle bracket, then a /, then HTML will be written and the closing angle bracket. Now the tag that describes the content of the web page is head tag, body tag or title tag. And the answer is body tag. All the text that you see inside a web page is written in the body tag. Now the text inside the title tag is displayed on the menu bar, title bar or status bar. So inside, whatever you write inside the title tag is displayed in the title bar. The tag used for starting a new line is break tag, BR, NL or L. So for starting a new line, we use break tag, and we use a P tag or paragraph tag for starting a new paragraph. And for that, the paragraph, when we put a P tag, then the HTML document leaves a blank line and then starts a paragraph. Now we have the true and false. So first statement is HTML means hyper transmission markup language. Is it correct? No, this statement is false because it means hypertext markup language. So the statement is false. Now the next one, HTML tags give the basic structure to web page. Yes, all the formatting or the basic structure is decided by the HTML tag only. Now header tags, key statement is header tags are used to give the page title. Is it correct? Yes, it is correct, because inside the head tag all the expressive information is there, and the title tag is inside the header tag. So we can say that yes, it is true. Now you can use spreadsheet program to create a web page. Is it correct? No, this statement is false because we use an HTML editor to create a web page or HTML document, word processing software, and we give .html as the extension. Internet Explorer is one of the popular web browsers. Is it true? Yes, the statement is true. To start new paragraph in HTML document, you press enter key. So is it possible if we press an enter key and new paragraph will be created? No, we have to give a proper tag. So this statement is false. Now the next statement is H6 tag defines the largest heading. So now we know that we have, out of the 6 heading styles, H1 is the largest one and H6 is the smallest one. So this statement is also false. Now the last statement is the color codes are in hexadecimal format. Is it true? Yes, this statement is true. Now we have to define few tags. Like define the following HTML tags. First one is HTML tag. So the answer is on page number 70. Let us move to page number 70 quickly. So on page number 70, the HTML and /HTML are basic HTML tags which appear at the beginning and end of HTML document. When a browser comes across these tags, it knows that anything within the two tags defines a web page. Now the second define is body tag. So here is the body tag. The noticeable content that makes up your web page, including paragraph, list, tables, anything, your HTML document. The body of document is identified by the body tag, and the body of document comes after the header of a document. So this is about the body tag. Then the paragraph tag. It is on page number 76. So to start a new paragraph in HTML, we use the paragraph tag. Then when the browser finds a p tag in HTML, it starts a new paragraph and inserts a blank line above the new paragraph. This is about the paragraph tag. Now the next tag is heading tag. It is on page 78. So what is a heading tag? We use heading tags to define headings in web page. Headings are used to separate text or add new topic on the web page. There are 6 heading styles from H1 to H6. H1 is the largest heading and H6 is the smallest heading. So this is the answer of the heading tag. The next is alignment tag. So it is on page number 79. So we will define alignment as we can control the horizontal positioning or alignment of our heading or paragraph. I have shown you how to change the heading or the alignment of heading or a paragraph. So you can here write your we can control the horizontal positioning or alignment of our heading or paragraph. Your heading or paragraph using the align attribute. So this was about the definitions. Question number 4 is write the color code for the following colors. So students, on page number 89 we have all the color codes given. So first one is purple. So for purple you just have to find out, you have to look for purple and you have to find out the color code. The color code will be #800080. Similarly for maroon it is #800 5 times 0. Then for tomato you have to search from here. Here tomato is written #FF6347. So you all have to find out the color code from this table. Now let us move to the next question. The fifth question is explain the use of following tags, and there are few tags given like HTML, title, font, paragraph. So you just have to identify from the practical work which tag is used where. So like HTML tag, so you can write the you just move to page number 93, the next page. So the HTML tag, it identifies an HTML document. It identifies an HTML document. Next tag is the title tag. So title tag creates a title for a web page. Then font tag. Font tag changes the appearance of text. It has 3 attributes: color, face and size, and using these 3 attributes we can change the appearance of text. Then the p tag. The p tag starts a new paragraph. Then we have the br tag. So br tag creates a new line. This is the difference. P tag creates a new paragraph and BR tag creates a new line. P tag is a container tag, it has opening and closing both the tags, while BR tag is an empty tag, it does not have a closing tag. Next is the head tag. Head tag contains information about a web page title. Then we have B, I and U tags. So B is for bold, it makes the text bold. I is for italics, it makes the text italics. Then U tag makes the text underlined. These are the three tags which we use together, bold, italics and underlined. Then we have the center tag. Center tag is used, it centers the information on the page. Then the next tag which is the body tag. So body tag is for the content that makes up your web page is the body tag. Then we have the H tag. H tag is the heading tag. It is used to create different heading levels. And then the OL tag. What is the OL tag? We have done the practical. OL tag is used to create an ordered list. So this was the use of the different tags. Now let us move to our next question, which is the answer the following questions. The first one is name and define the basic HTML tags. We have now discussed so many times the 4 basic HTML tags. We have to define them also, but we have already defined and it is there on page number 70. So these 4 are the basic HTML tags. First is the HTML tag, then the header tag or head tag, then the title tag and the body tag. So these are the 4 HTML tags and you have to write the whole paragraph like HTML. We have already written about the HTML and body tag. So we will write about the header tag, and it's the header tag of an HTML document is used to add expressive information about your web page. Then the title tag, it adds title to your HTML document to help people search your web page. And then you can give the HTML tag. Now the next question number 2 is, so the second question is define formatting in HTML. Write the name of tags used for formatting. So for we have to move to page number 84 and we know what is formatting. Formatting refers to the appearance or presentation of something. If we are working on a web page, then it is the appearance of the web page or layout of the text. Now the different tags which we use for formatting is bold, it is the heading tag. We use the heading tag for formatting. Then we have the bold, italics and underline tags for the formatting. And then we have the tags for strike, superscript, subscript and typewriter style for the formatting of the text. Then we have the font tag. Then we have the center tag for centering the text and the font tag for changing the font of the text. In this way we can change the formatting. We can change the size, color or the different writing style of the font. Then we can change the background color. So BG color is also, BG color or background color is also a formatting option. So the different tags which we use for formatting are the H1 tag, the H tag for heading, B for bold, BG color for changing background color, font for changing the appearance of text. It has 3 attributes. Italics, I for italics, U for underlined, OL ordered list, UL unordered list. Apart from that, we have the strike, STRIK, strike tag for striking out the text. Subscript, for that we have the tag as SUB. Superscript, for that we have the tag SUP, superscript. And typewriter style text, we have the tag TT. So these are the different formatting tags. Now let us move to the next question. The next question is differentiate between P tag and BR tag. So P tag is paragraph tag and BR tag is the break tag. And the answer is on page number 77. So here is the answer in the update your knowledge section. P tag stands for paragraph. This tag inserts a blank line after the paragraph, and P tag is a container tag. While BR tag stands for break, this tag is used to move the cursor to the next line, and this tag is an empty tag. So this is the difference between the two tags, the P tag as well as the BR tag. Till here. Now let us move to the next question is differentiate between the bulleted list and numbered list tags. The answer is on page number 81. So bulleted list is unordered list. It is used to show items in a particular order. Bullets are used to list the content in such a way that it looks more organized. And the tag for this is UL, unordered list. This is the tag. Now for numbered list, you can use numbered list or ordered list on your web page for displaying items in a specific order, such as a set of instructions or table of content which we want in a sequential order. Now the tag for ordered list is OL. This tag, OL tag, is used for ordered list. Now the next question, let us move to fifth question is explain the different levels of headings used in HTML documents, and the answer is on page 78. We know that HTML has 6 different heading styles, and what are they? So we use heading tag to define headings in web page. Headings are used to separate text or add new topics on the web page. There are 6 different heading styles from H1 to H6. H1 is the largest heading and H6 is the smallest heading. Now the next question is, what is the extension for HTML document? What is the file extension for HTML document? I have already told it is .htm or .html. So this is the file extension for an HTML document. Now which tag is used for giving background color to a web page? So which tag we use for giving a background color? We use BGCOLOUR, BG color tag, for giving a background color to a web page. Now there is a application based question also. Kavya wants to create a web page displaying a list of her textbooks and the contents of each textbook. What type of list should she use and why? Now, since she wants to create a list for textbooks and contents of each textbook, so it is always better to create it in an ordered list, so that all the content should appear in a sequential order, like the index or the content of each textbook. If they will be in a sequential order, it will be more organized. So she need to create an ordered list or numbered list. So students, here we come to the end of the question answers. I hope you have understood all the answers properly and you will not find any doubts in the question answers. They are very easy. If you are well with the practical work, all the answers are self-explanatory. Thank you, students.